Beloved 90 Day Fiancé cast member shares heartbreaking funeral photo as she mourns father's tragic passing. Sheeta Sween from 90 Day Fiancé recently shared a picture from her father's burial as she bid him a final goodbye. She made her debut in 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 with her American husband, Bilal. Despite the couple having arguments over prenuptial agreements and their future plans for expanding their family, they eventually tied the knot in December 2021. Following the heartbreak of two tragic miscarriages, Sheeta and Bilal welcomed their first child together in December 2024. Grateful to have her dream family, Sheeta now balances motherhood with her work as a mommy influencer. Unfortunately, Sheeta hasn't been active on social media for a few weeks now. She recently explained her absence, revealing that her father had passed away. Sheeta found solace in their final conversation, where she expressed her love for him. She recently shared a poignant picture from her father's funeral along with the message, "Rip Dad." In the picture, Sheeta is seen wearing a hijab surrounded by her family members who appear to be her sisters. While Bilal isn't seen in the picture, it is presumed that he took Sheeta's last picture with her father. Sheeta is very close to her family and was heartbroken when she had to leave her home country, Trinidad and Tobago, to move to the United States to marry Bilal. Although her father wasn't seen on 90 Day Fiancé, he was present at her wedding. He simply didn't want to be filmed. Sheeta is also very close to her mother, who frequently visits her in Kansas from Trinidad and has featured in many of her YouTube videos. Sheeta is devastated by the tragic loss of her father and will need time to heal from this tragedy. Sheeta is proud to be a social media influencer, regularly updating her followers on her experiences as a new mother. She often shares content about her roles as a mother and wife, although she has faced criticism for some of her controversial Instagram posts. Despite this, she continues to create and post content. However, following her father's passing, she may take a break from the spotlight to heal in private. Hopefully, the 90 Day Fiancé alum will soon be able to return to her passion project, Love in Islam, with her husband. Sheeta has faced several heartbreaking moments in the past few years. At first, she was hurt to see Bilal being hesitant about starting a family with her. After struggling through two painful miscarriages, Sheeta finally achieved her long-standing dream of becoming a mother 2 months ago. Tragically, she has now lost her father. While details of Sheeta's father's passing are unknown, it is presumed that he lived a full life. 90 Day Fiancé fans are sending thoughts and prayers to Sheeta and her father. However, Sheeta sat nervously in the lawyer's office, her fingers twisting the ring on her hand. The room smelled of old books and fresh coffee, and the leather chair beneath her felt too firm, as if it was forcing her to sit up straight and face reality. Across the table, her lawyer, Ms. Carter, adjusted her glasses and gave her a warm yet professional smile. "So, Sheeta, tell me what's on your mind regarding this prenup." Sheeta took a deep breath. "Bilal says it's just to protect what he built before we met. He wants to make sure his kids are secure." "I understand that, but..." She hesitated, her voice dropping. "It feels like he doesn't trust me. Like he thinks I'm here for his money." Ms. Carter nodded. "That's a common concern. But a prenup isn't just about protection for one side, it can protect you too. Have you thought about what you want in it?" Sheeta bit her lip. "I want to make sure my yoga business is protected. If we divorce, I don't want to be left with nothing after leaving my whole life behind in Trinidad." "That's a reasonable request," Ms. Carter said, making notes. "We can add clauses that ensure financial fairness. Have you talked to Bilal about your concerns?" Sheeta sighed. "I've tried, but he's so structured. He sees everything like a business deal." Ms. Carter leaned forward. "Marriage is more than a contract, but it's also a partnership. You need to make sure both of you are secure, financially and emotionally." Sheeta nodded slowly. Maybe this wasn't about proving love through trust alone. Maybe it was about making sure she wasn't giving up everything for someone who wouldn't do the same for her. She straightened her shoulders. "Okay, let's make sure this prenup protects both of us." As she left the office, she felt lighter. She loved Bilal, but love had to come with security, not just promises. And now, she was ready to fight for her future, too. However, Sheeta sat on the couch, arms crossed, her lips pressed into a thin line. Across from her, Bilal adjusted his tie, avoiding her gaze. "Bilal, I don't understand why this is such a big deal," Sheeta said, her voice laced with frustration. "Why won't you just tell me how much you make?" Bilal let out a slow breath. "It's not about hiding anything, Sheeta. It's about privacy. Money complicates things." Sheeta rolled her eyes. "Privacy? We're about to be husband and wife. I should know what our financial future looks like." Bilal finally met her gaze. "You knew I was successful when you met me. You saw my house, my car. Isn't that enough proof that we'll be comfortable?" Sheeta shook her head. "It's not about the house or the car. It's about trust. If you can't be honest with me about this, what else are you hiding?" Bilal stood up and paced the room. "I've seen relationships destroyed over money. People change when they know how much is in the bank. I don't want that to happen to us." Sheeta softened for a moment, but quickly steeled herself. "Bilal, I don't care about your money. I care about us being open with each other. If we can't have transparency, what kind of marriage will we have?" Bilal sighed, rubbing his temples. "I just need time." Sheeta studied him, disappointment evident in her eyes. "Time," she echoed. "We're getting married in weeks, Bilal. If you need time for something as simple as this, maybe we need to rethink everything." The room fell into silence, thick with unspoken words. Trust wasn't just about love, it was about honesty. And right now, Sheeta wasn't sure if Bilal was ready to give her that. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Amelia. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.